Hi, I'm Lewis Jones with Mimaki USA. I'm going to be talking about making stickers with specialty vinyl on our UV machines like the UJV100 and the UCJV300 series. Only with UV printers can you use layering and white ink to make decals with specialty vinyl like neon paper, holographic material, and speckle flake material. I'll give you some tips I use when setting up files like these, making stickers with material to make sure that the finished product is clean, legible, and still utilizes the vinyl with eye-catching effect.
So I'm going to be making multiple logos using different methods of showing the material that I'm using. This first method is a logo with just a black outline and white text. Now all the stuff that is white text will eventually be knocked out and the paper will shine through. In this logo, the absence of color will suffice for a color replacement. The ink just won't put anything down there and let the paper shine through. For the second logo, that's a boombox, I'm going to be taking everything that's green and I'll be replacing that with the paper. So nothing will be printing there instead of green. To do that, I'm going to do color replacement in Rasterlink. Before I get there, I'm going to replace everything that I want to be the paper with magenta. Same with this second logo. For this next sticker of a cassette, instead of substituting a color, I'm just going to let the image stand. The 100% black on the sticker should serve as a good barrier between the artwork and the vinyl. Even without putting white behind it, it shouldn't let any of the paper shine through. The yellow on this sticker I will leave without a white behind it. That will make the yellow seem a bit opaque. Be a really cool effect if I get it perfectly correct. This is why this image that I'm making now for all of these stickers is a test print. Now I'm making the white layer that will print behind my artwork. If you let one layer of color sit on top of a vinyl like this, it will look washed out. It'll look a little bit opaque, but it'll let a lot of the sparkliness shine through. On some of the sections like the Mimaki logo and some of the images, some of the parts of the guitar and some of the parts of my other logo, I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to put a layer of white behind those sections. You can see I'm going to choose a separate CMYK color for my white layer, just so there's no confusion between my magenta that I am using to signify what I am going to be substituting for the paper. Now to make the cut lines, all I do is make some objects in a different layer and then outline those strokes. Once that's done, I convert it into just a single path, but I can use the Simplify tool to clean up the amount of points. The least amount of points, the easier the cut will be. And you can convert any object or line into a cut line just by making a new swatch color, naming it Cut Contour or Cut Contour 1 or Cut Contour 2, and making that a spot color in your swatches. Then save your cut and color layer and your white layer separately to Rasterlink hot folders. Once your layers show up in Rasterlink under your assigned printer, it's time to start arranging your layers. First, go to the special plates section. I make a new white special plate based off of the cyan layer that I created. Once you have that new white layer selected, all you have to do is composite your layers together. It should be white at the bottom, then your color layer, and then your cut layer at top. Only at this point should you start to change your resolution and your color profile and start arranging your image on the page. If you start changing the color profile first, it will be hard to composite them together. You might get an error and have to start all over. Now for the color replacement, choose your artwork layer, your color layer, and go to color replacement. In this area, you can choose your CMYK color. I chose magenta. Once you select your CMYK color, make sure that all the colors indicate 0 so that it will print nothing there. Press apply, and the blinker indication here is showing me what sections of the media of the artwork will be affected by this choice. Now that I've tested out my stickers and everything looks right in the final product, I can change my file for production. Choose one sticker, adjust the size, and just multiply them in different areas. I'll turn on paste in place so that my layers won't be affected by copy and paste. Even when I paste, everything will stay in their original layers. And I changed my artboard to fit what I know the printer is telling me is the size of the paper. I'm working on a 28-inch roll, so I'm making my actual artboard and the amount of stickers that I'm filling up on there about 27 or 26.